Hello everyone and welcome to the School of Serenity. In this video, we are going to be exploring how certain vicious cycles make it difficult for people to overcome social anxiety. Please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the future videos on this channel. A vicious cycle is a negative series of events that build on and reinforce each other. For example, if you can't get a job without experience, but you can't get experience without a job, then you are in a vicious cycle. People with social anxiety can also get stuck in certain vicious cycles. In this video, we are going to be exploring 5 of these vicious cycles. Before getting started, I want to mention that my intention is not to disappoint people or dissuade them from working on their anxieties. I believe that the first step in addressing any issue is to have an understanding of the lay of the land. Many people underscore the challenges involved in overcoming social anxiety. Like giving oversimplified solutions and hand-wavy explanations is not gonna help anybody. So in this video, we are going to be identifying these vicious cycles, and in the following videos, we're going to be exploring how we can address these vicious cycles. Number 1, dating and intimate relationships. Unfortunately, social anxiety can make it super hard to establish, develop, and maintain romantic relationships. People with social anxiety suffer from non-stop negative chatter in the mind that takes a heavy toll on their self-esteem. The harsh reality is that because of the overwhelming negative self-talk, they don't feel that they are good enough. And oftentimes, they start projecting their own negative thoughts onto other people. As a result, they become too afraid to initiate conversations and let alone to start relationships. Not being able to have a romantic relationship can lower a person's self-esteem significantly. It can feed on itself and cause a lot of pain and disappointment. This in turn is going to make overcoming social anxiety even harder. Social networks. Relying on social networks and online dating apps might give the illusion that we are connected to other people. However, internet relationships are not the same as in-person interactions. Spending time on social media can create that false sense of being connected to others. However, in reality, online interactions often become an excuse for us to escape from facing the real challenge, which is meeting people in person. This thinking can lead to excessive internet use and a tendency to avoid face-to-face situations. And the less we exercise our socializing muscles, the weaker they are going to become. In other words, relying on social media can create a vicious cycle that will stop us from having enough chances to meet people in real life. And the longer we wait, the bigger the challenge is going to become. Number 3, alcohol abuse. Aside from completely avoiding anxiety-inducing social situations, people with social anxiety disorder report that alcohol use is one of their primary methods of coping. The most common reason people begin drinking alcohol is to ease their nerves and give them confidence in social settings. The reason that alcohol is called liquid courage is that alcohol actually reduces inhibition in the brain. Because of this, intoxicated people feel more confident, but at the same time, they're more likely to do something embarrassing and to appear creepy in the social settings. On top of this, because the body builds tolerance for alcohol, they're forced to gradually drink more and more to relieve social fears. Plus, alcohol also worsens symptoms of anxiety over time by messing up the balance of chemicals in the brain and in the intestines. Therefore, you can appreciate how using alcohol can also turn into a vicious cycle and can really get out of control over time. Number 4, confirmation bias. It is interesting to think about how we form beliefs and opinions. Most people believe that their convictions are rational, logical, and impartial. We feel that our core beliefs are the result of years of experience and objective analysis of the information we have gathered. In reality, most people are cognitively biased toward paying more attention to the information that upholds their already existing beliefs. In reality, most people are cognitively biased toward paying more attention to the information that upholds their already existing beliefs, while at the same time ignoring the information that challenges them. Individuals with social anxiety believe that people do not find them interesting and that people are always judging them for being nervous or awkward. Therefore, they tend to constantly look for evidence to prove to themselves that other people are mean and unfriendly. Sometimes they actually try to put a negative spin on neutral comments made by others to make them seem as if the comments were meant to hurt them. Needless to say, it's not hard to get offended if that's what a person is always looking for. In other words, this negative thinking pattern can turn into a vicious cycle by forcing us to look for negativity in anything that other people have to say to us. Number 5, not seeking help. Social anxiety is a result of the fear of not being liked by others and being negatively judged. People with social anxiety have a hard time making eye contact, engaging in basic conversations, and attending meetings it inherently involves a lot of activities that are super taxing for people who suffer from this disorder. For example, the thought of bringing up the need for therapy, even with parents and close relatives, might be nerve-wracking for people who suffer from social anxiety. On top of that, going to therapy sessions involves meeting new people and answering lots of questions about symptoms. As a result, many people with social anxiety might choose not to seek professional help altogether just to avoid going to the office or dealing with strangers, which of course will make the symptoms worse in the long run. I hope that you liked my video. If you know of any other vicious cycles that I forgot to mention in this video, please add them to the comment section below. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the future videos that I'm going to be uploading to this channel. Stay serene and take care. Thank you.